Hey guys, Paloma here, and welcome to the Bates House. Today I'm coming at you guys with another Dollar Tree binder planner tutorial, turning this adorable pink binder into a functional planner system using Dollar Tree supplies. Of course, I keep in mind all budgets and skill levels, so I'm going to be showing you a few different things that we could do to cute up this planner. We're going to be working with some very basic supplies like a binder planner, some wall stickers, folders, pocket folders, monthly and weekly planners from the Dollar Tree, and other accessories. Starting on the outside of this binder planner, we are going to make it a little more cute by taking some decorative wall stickers and placing them on the front of the binder. One of my favorite things about the succulent stickers is that they have really cute color patterns with the pinks and yellows, greens, and the terracotta. What I like to do when it comes to succulents is take a few smaller stickers and kind of layer them onto the bigger stickers, because if you know anything about succulents, they will grow wherever. So I like to kind of make that image a little bit more detailed and fun and add a few little layers on there of the other stickers that they have in the pack. Next, I wanted to kind of make the border a little bit more solid because I felt like it was just too clean around the edges. I'm going to take a permanent marker and kind of trace along the high spot on the edge around the binder. I did go through and blur this out with some 91% alcohol, which you can find in your pharmacy aisle at your big box stores. And I took a towel and simply rubbed it to kind of blur it out. Next, we're going to go ahead and move on to the inside of the binder, creating some covers for our monthly and weekly planners. I'm going to show you two different styles of covering these planners. That way you can choose which one you want depending on your skill level or what you're willing to do. So on the first one, we're going to make it super easy and just take our little planner and kind of see where we're going to be cutting around. For me, it was about 7.5 inches. That's where I'm going to put my cut. It does have a little bit more of an edge outside of the planner cover, but that's okay. It's barely anything. Once we have our piece cut, we're going to go ahead and seal the fold of that folder. I'm going to be using some double-sided tape, and I'm just going to take the piece of plastic that was already in that hole punch and put it right back in so it stays covered. Then we are going to prep for our holes to put it into the binder by simply putting the folder edge into the binder rings about 1/4 inch and mark our dots above the ring. We're going to hole punch with the Dollar Tree hole punch, and it fits perfectly into our binder. Next, we're going to go ahead and begin preparing the planner to put inside of our cover. All you want to do is take some double-sided tape or whatever adhesive you're using and coat or layer on top of the exterior cover of your planner. You want to do this because you want it to stick to the actual folder. Once you've got your adhesive on, go ahead and place it as straight as you can into the crease of your folder cover. You want to push it down and make sure that that adhesive sticks very well, and you can kind of form a crease with your ruler edge if you like to make the crease a little more natural. Then we're going to fold over that flap and use it to create a pocket. Using their new flat edge tool with the pin on the top, I'm actually going to crease my folder. Then I'm going to take some double-sided tape and adhere it on the top and the bottom part of the flap. This is going to leave the space void for the pocket. Now, if you wanted to get super ultra mega creative, you could actually turn that flap into a flap over planner cover and just make it super adorable, but we are sticking to the ultimate basics today. And moving on to the back side of this planner cover, we are going to repeat the same steps to make sure that we have a front and a back cover very nicely structured for this planner. Now I did notice that the staples from the planner were actually kind of ripping the cardboard, so I just decided to add some double-sided tape to the very back page of the planner against the cardboard so that it keeps it all together and it doesn't rip. You are going to lose your very far edge of your last notes page, but I don't think it's that big of a sacrifice. And that is pretty much it. This is a very simple way to add a decorative cover to your $1 Dollar Tree planner. Now, the next one we are jumping in is going to take a few more supplies and it's going to be a little bit more detailed, but both of them work just the same. One is just a little bit wider than the other. Moving on, we are actually going to be repeating the same steps for the cut for the front cover. We're going to cut the same length, but we are going to be using the Dollar Tree chopping mats for this one. Now for my chopping mat, I have several full sheets, but I'm actually just using a scrap for one of my other projects. That is why I always suggest you guys don't toss any of that plastic material because it's a literal like magic material. So this planner is going straight into the crease of the folder. Once you have it into the crease of the folder, we are going to cut a slit on the back side of the planner. Why you want to do this? We are going to be slipping in that chopping mat so that we can have the holes in the chopping mat as opposed to on the actual folder cover. Now I just laid it next to the other one to know how wide or how long to make my slit so that I didn't overcut, but I would still be able to fit the piece in there for all three holes for the binder rings. So you can kind of see what I'm going for. The edge is already stuck down, but we want to have that slit exposed so that we can slide our plastic in through that slit and stick it to this tape that I am sticking down now. So on the inside, the cover will not be stuck to the planner cover in that section. It's going to be stuck over the plastic slit. I hope this is making sense. I have many tutorials using these steps, so feel free to check those out in other videos. Next, we're going to go ahead and prep to adhere our cover by layering on our adhesive. Once you have your adhesive in place, you can go ahead and make sure your plastic slip is exactly where you want it and put your cover down. Next, we're going to add our adhesive to stick the other cover down. After this, we're going to simply form the pockets with the flap the same way we did in the other one, with the double-sided tape being at the top and bottom, leaving that void space for a pocket. Now it does have a larger flap, so it might be a little more complicated to get things in and out. If you want it to be a functional pocket, go ahead and trim it down. I'm not going to trim it down. I'm just going to use it as is. I'm just using the first cover as a punch guide, but you can repeat the same steps we did in the first one to get the correct spacing for your punches. Next, we're going to take another piece of that chopping mat and create a decorative protector cover for the planner binder. I'm going to take my larger planner cover and use that as a cut guide to cut to the same size as that planner. I'm going to hold my two pieces together with the Dollar Tree pink clamps and use the Dollar Tree hole punch to punch my holes using the planner as a punch guide. Now we can go ahead and decorate our planner protector cover. You'll see me go to the back cover and put the permanent marker border around just like I did on the front. Eventually you get to a place where you really like what you have created, and it takes a little bit of going back and forth and seeing how things build up the layers as you go. Unfortunately, I didn't get the blending part on camera, but I really liked the way it gave it a distressed look. I was really determined to find a way to use this cell phone ring holder in the planner. It could serve as a ring to hang your tassel so you aren't messing up your binder rings. It can hold your locker key, maybe a gym key, whatever you want to use it for. It can definitely serve a function. I thought it was super cute and wanted to make sure I incorporated it. Next, we're going to move on by using our planner as a punch guide for these little pouches that I found at Dollar Tree. They say that they are coupon organizers, but they are really cool. They have these long pockets and the back pocket unfolds all the way out. Check out my haul for that one. It was the most recent one, and I think that is such a cute little piece. So I went ahead and hole punched, put it in there, and I'm going to do the same thing to the pink one, keeping the hole punches on the edge of the pouch to be sure to not mess up the folders inside the pouch. Fun fact, the little denim tassel that is on this planner binder was actually made from the hubby's jeans from when we started dating. They were his old riding pants from when we used to go ride the motorcycle together, which was so fun. I love hanging on to those memories. Well, now I just figured, why don't we turn some trash into treasure and take our black original cover and begin making a pin holder for our new Dollar Tree planner. All you have to do is cut about 6 inches of material. Now this is a fairly thin material, so I'm actually going to cut a wider strip that I can fold over to get 2 layers. Once you have your strip, you are going to take a nice size pin or marker to gauge where you want your pin loop to end. Once you've decided how big you want your pin loop, go ahead and take some double-sided tape and stick both sides down to each other. When you do this, you can go ahead and make it decorative by straightening out the edge, cutting a triangle into the end of the pen holder, and you get a banner form. Once you've got it put together, you can go ahead and decide where you want to stick it down. Wherever you stick it, you are going to need to apply some double-sided tape to the back side of your pen holder and stick it to either the cover or your divider or wherever it is you're going to put it. And of course, we have to repurpose a Dollar Tree hair tie as a planner band to keep this binder closed. Once you have all your pieces in place, you can go ahead and begin adding some finishing touches. And that is pretty much it for this Dollar Tree binder planner tutorial, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed taking a look at some ways that you can repurpose or create pieces out of very affordable supplies, even some trash to treasure. This was a very fun and cute little project. Of course, there are so many other accessories and options that you could fit into your planner. These are just a few pieces that I found in the store and I thought would be fun to play with. There are so many different things, categories, bits and pieces that you could incorporate into your own systems. I just wanted to give you guys some creative and affordable options. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite part was down below. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell on your way out. That way you can be notified of any new videos when I post, especially the ones involved in this series. You can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook group at The Bates House. And for now, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!